I think someone beeped in there. Hello, everyone. So I just wanted to state that I don't know, like right now I'm just like I'm feeling stressed out. Like I had coffee, and it has me alert. Like I feel stimulated, but not in a good way. And I don't know, I'm just like my eyes are wide open. Anyways, I wanted to talk about how I I want to talk about how for some reason, okay, so I lost my health insurance, and I was like, oh my god, like I was just thinking about the process, like I'm gonna have to start all this process again. They're gonna ask me what's my diagnosis, and then like my doctors have not officially given me a diagnosis. Like I don't even know my diagnosis. My psychiatrist tells me one thing, my therapist tells me another. So I mean, I don't even argue about it as long as they help me. I feel like my psychiatrist helps me in a different way than my therapist, and they're different. I feel like fuck, cops. I feel like, I mean, there's cops because I don't know if they block the street, but I feel like they help me. They help me, and I don't know. I just hope I have insurance. If they're doing like routine DUI. I mean, I have insurance. I paid for it. Like I remember, but and I have a driver's license. But still, like I don't want to deal with that fucking stress. I'm very stressed as it is. Anyways, I was just like, I was just thinking about like how I'm stressed out because, um, like I don't know. Is it embarrassing not having a diagnosis? Is it weird? Like a lot of people look at me like, "What's your diagnosis?" And I tell them, "I don't know." Someone just got raided. Like, do you guys want to see? Like, see, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not cortical. Girl, you blocked. Okay, let me get back to this. So, so yes, like I tell like a lot of people when it comes to research now and tell me like, what's your disorder and this and that. I tell them I don't know. I tell them I don't know. Like, it's changed through the years. It's like this and that. I'm taking this medication. I want to be in this process. And the difficult thing about mental health is that like when it comes to the doctors, a lot of times the doctors will like are like no, 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 yes, no, no, no. And when it comes to your health, you have the right to make decisions. So, for example, if you want a certain medication, the doctor has the obligation. I don't even know how to say it in English anymore. But you know, how do I say it? Like if okay, so for example, I used to take injections. My ultimate goal is to be an injection. So far, I have not been on injections. I've always argued with doctors because no one wants to provide me with injections. No one wants to help me out. Blah blah blah. So I'm not even at my goal. And then the thing with starting off with new doctors is like when I start off with my goal is to be in injections. I want injections. They're gonna be like, you're not here to. We're not here to do what you want. We're gonna see what you need. And it's like I know I've been through this point, and I've been at this stage for so many years. I already know. I know that I can't just go in there and say what I want. I know it's a process. I know it's this and that. And it's like these doctors like always look at you like like they don't wanna give you responsibility. They wanna always like have control. And it's like this is not about you. This is about me. What I want, what I need. And yeah, so ultimately, like I've always wanted injections because I always forget. Medication makes me sick. I vomit a lot. I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, anyways, I was googling like because I always thought my first letter of my diagnosis I got it because I was applying to like this I think I was applying to this like trade school program, and they asked me what was my diagnosis or something like that, and I went to therapy, and I went to therapy, and then my therapist gave me a letter saying that I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. So I always thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. I never thought I had depression. I was never diagnosed with depression, or maybe I was. I don't know. They never told me. They was never written in a letter. And I was taking all this medication that I didn't even know why I was taking it. I was never notified, and I was labeled as schizoaffective disorder, unspecified. And I was given that label for so many years, and I was always taking medication based off that diagnosis, and I never realized it, and I felt stupid when I found out. Like, I found out because who wanted those documents? I think my new psychiatrist wanted those documents. Oh no. Okay, so this is where I got into my argument before I saw my current psychiatrist. I got into an argument with another psychiatrist, a nurse practitioner psychiatrist, because he was like, "Can you bring that your diagnosis?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll bring it because I used to take injections and that's what I want." So basically, he didn't want to give me the injections. I'm like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I call my insurance and they're telling me that you offer the injections and it's free. There's no co-payment for me. Now you don't want to offer them to me? Like, why are you wasting my time?" I told him, and it became into a whole argument. And it's like I got tired of being like because when I bring awareness, like I'm very threatening. Like I'm not the type of person that could rationalize. I'm just like very. I'm like a threatening person where it's just like I'm so angry and I just get frustrated because I take out my anger. So that's how I found out I was schizoaffective disorder not that many months ago, and I did Google it. I did Google it recently. I just Googled it 2 days ago or yesterday. I don't remember, but I Googled it and I was like, I Googled schizoaffective disorder. I don't know why. I was like, I said Siri, schizoaffective disorder, and then when I saw it, it said unstable mood, and like that kind of hurt me. I was like, unstable mood, like what does that even mean? And I had to Google it. I mean, I've studied this and I know all this, but like, when you start realizing that it's you're the label, like it's different. It hits you differently. Like there's bipolar one, there's bipolar two, there's bipolar blah blah. But like when you start putting that label on yourself, you kind of like I don't know, feel weird, and I feel weird. I feel like unstable. I'm like, what does that even mean? And I felt like, wow, like I just like, oh my, so many thoughts came to my mind, and I felt like I'm unstable. My mood is unstable. Like, how do I even react to that? What do I even do to that? And I just was thinking about my past videos that I made here, how, and I was thinking like, cause that, okay, yesterday I was like very pissed off. Like everything was pissing me off. My mother was talking, my brother was like helping with this, and it's like, ugh, I was just like frustrated with like everything. Like, you know, I was just frustrated basically. I mean, and I was thinking, is this what stable mood is? Me taking my anger against people? because I'm just like I feel irritated or my mood like my mood always becomes unstable. It's like be my friend, don't be my friend. Help me out, don't help me out. I share people that try to help me out, and it's like my mood becomes so unstable. It's unpredictable. That's basically what I understood. And it's like I don't like that feeling. I don't want to be unpredictable. I just want to be a loving, nice person, and I just hate that. And I'm just like frustrated, and it's like, what am I supposed to do about my unstable mood? Like, I know it's affecting me, and I know I can control it. I know that, like, I don't know, like yesterday I don't know, like my mom was like, I was helping my brother out, and then she came, she was telling my brother, oh, blah blah blah, and I was trying to concentrate on these forms because to my brother, these forms are very important, and my brother's asking me for help, and like all this noise, like I can't shut it down. So then I didn't know how to handle my mom. I didn't know what to tell her. I was like just like I didn't know how to tell her. Can you please remove yourself because I'm helping my brother out, or just tell her, oh, can you give me a second? Like I just at that moment I couldn't react, and I didn't say anything, and I didn't like because I knew I was toxic, and I still don't know how to handle my emotions. I can help someone handle their emotions, but I cannot handle my own emotions. That's the difference between being a psychologist because I know I can like that's the only thing with me. I can't handle my own emotions, and I see it, and I'm able to identify that. I'm not a psychologist. I know a psychology major. I know that I'm able to identify that, and I know in ways that I could help. Like for example, I should have told my mom, "Can you give me a second? Because I'm helping my brother fill out these forms, and you know, um, that would have already been great details. But unfortunately, I did not do that, and that's where problems are created. And I just wish I was more of a positive person, a helpful person. Wish I wasn't ungrateful. I feel like I'm ungrateful. I don't know. And my back hurts. I want someone more to massage me, but then it's already like 12:30 p.m. I don't even know what I want. How about my mom to massage me because my back hurts? Okay, well, bye. I mean, that's just I want. That's what I wanted to express. And sorry for my negative mood. And I just want McDonald's. I haven't ate. My mom said, "Oh, when you get home, I'm gonna make you this and that." But then I was like working on my essay that I didn't even pay attention to what she said. That's kind of like fucking on my ass. Okay, well, I said peace on street.